Aloha headsets, Frank here. Last week is another amazing week in the world of PlayStation VR. We got bad news for Robinson fans, we got a surprise release, we got hot new titles coming at you soon. All that and more on your weekly update. As always, we'll start with last week's PSVR releases, starting with my surprise favorite, Starship Disco from Solus Games. I didn't even know this amazing space rhythm shooter even existed, but it has quickly become one of my favorite VR games. Not only does it support 2 Move controllers, but you can play your own music in-game. Just imagine, from now on, when a new CD drops, you can play it while you listen to it too. And it's only $10, so if you haven't already, go grab it now. My second favorite release last week was I Expect You to Die from Shell Games. Hop into the shoes of an elite spy and make your way out of some puzzling situations. If you want to know more, you can check out my full review, but for $25, you can rest assured that you're buying a well-made and interesting experience. Lastly, for $15 each, we saw the release of Fat City from Heavy Iron Studios and Hatsune Miku VR Future Live 3rd Stage from Sega of America. Both, I'm sure, are wonderful games in their own right, but not for Frank, so not too much more to say about them. But I digress. Today is a wonderful day for PSVR releases. We'll be graced with Lethal, the new fast-action arcade-style shooting experience from Three Fields Entertainment and Team 17. Inspired by classic arcade gun games of the past and enhanced with VR technology to guarantee a new level of immersion never seen in the genre before. Step into the shoes of an FBI recruit in this highly accessible arcade shooting and throwing game with a wide variety of exciting weapons, a deep scoring system that provides multiple ways to increase your score, and leaderboards to prove yourself against the rest. I can't wait to grab this game, and although they haven't released the price, it's only $15 on the Steam store, so I assume it will probably be the same for us. Also, we are getting Roller Coaster Dreams from Bimbosoft. And although this doesn't seem like my kind of game, could be a sleeper hit. Who knows, we'll find out soon enough. Design and play in your own amusement park or one created by some players around the world. Walk around, play the games, and ride the rides in virtual reality. Sadly, this game will not feature any multiplayer, which is a drag because it really could have been a fun social space. But as it sits, the graphics look a bit poor and the gameplay not so polished. But hey, I could be wrong. Well, that's all I really know about games for tomorrow. Please add if you know any more. But while you think about it, on to some news. Crytek is once again in trouble with the staff complaining for delayed wages for months. All of this comes from Eurogamer.net. This started with a Reddit post saying Crytek's founders were failing to communicate with the workforce growing angrier by the day. With the recent release of Robinson the Journey, which, although was successful, along with other recent releases, did not garner any monetary success, thus leading many to speculate that Crytek is tapped out. I sure loved Robinson and would love to see a part 2, but it's not looking like that has a bright future. In more positive news, we finally have some PSVR numbers. According to Wearable.com, the PlayStation VR has sold over 800,000 shipments. Sony was also quoted as saying the only reason there hasn't been much advertisement is that an issue with the OLED displays have led to a much slower manufacturing process. They just don't have enough PSVRs to meet demand, which is wonderful news for our community, and we did get a little commercial yesterday. If you haven't seen it already, came from PlayStation Europe, and of course Santa wants to play VR. It's a fun commercial, and it makes me even happier to know I have a PSVR. Finally, we got some news about updates coming to some of our PSVR favorites. First off, rigs will be getting a Christmas update. We're getting a new arena, a new rig, new pilot customizations, and new trials and weekly challenges. Welcome to the future of sports. And it's all coming to you for free on December 20th. I can't wait to try out the update, and I promise an in-depth rigs review featuring a look at the pro scene will be coming soon. We are also getting a retro update for Battlezone. Go back to the glory days of green and black vector graphics in this free update coming out today. On top of the awesome new game mode, we're also getting a new control scheme that players of the original arcade game are sure to love. Although I don't have this one yet, it keeps enticing me more and more every day. Last but not least, it wouldn't be a weekly update without an update on what's coming soon. It has really been a busy week for future releases. The Fruit Ninja VR trophies finally appeared on the PlayStation Store, leading some to believe the game may be coming very soon. Hint, hint, it may even be coming today. I can't wait. From the trailer, it looks like it will have dual move support and looks super fun. This one will be a must-buy. I just hope the tracking's good. We also heard that Fantastic Contraption will be coming to the PlayStation VR. The goal in this one is simple. Move the pink ball into the goal. But along the way, you will need to use rods, wheels, and more to move the ball to its final location. Some levels may seem impossible, but just use your brain and you're sure to find a solution. This game looks amazing, and I can't wait to try it out. I love puzzle games, and it's very reminiscent of a living Rube Goldberg contraption. I'm down. Hero K from Lucid Sight Inc. also said their 9-game bundle collection will soon grace the PSVR. With games like Sisters and Dread Halls, this is sure to be an instant classic. And priced at only $15, it's going to be really hard to say no to this one. With a release date aiming for January 2017, I will keep you posted as I learn more. We will also introduce the Ark Park, the VR companion experience for Ark Survival Evolved. Explore a unique world and interact with over 100 dinosaur species. Craft tools, weapons, and other gadgets to use while exploring and tracking animals you can add to your own personal petting zoo. Ark Park gives the players the perfect chance to live out their Jurassic Park fantasy, and you won't have to worry about no pesky T-Rex this time. Finally, we got a look at some footage from the VR element of Ace Combat 7. Looks pretty awesome, and I'll let it play out a little bit, but if you want to see the full video, check the link in my description.
Enemies changed course and now heading towards the human crater. All aircraft, prepare to pursue the fleeing enemy.
Well, that's it for this one. If you got anything to add, please let me know. As always, thank you for watching, and please hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR, and you don't mind looking at this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe!